simple, pleasant tune without breaking its neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Tevye is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word: tradition. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. That shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did all these traditions get started? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. But they're all traditions, and because of our traditions, every one of us knows who He is and what God expects Him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say silly prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition. Insofar they don't bother us. And while amongst ourselves we get along perfectly well, of course there was the time when he sold him a horse, and he delivered a mule. But that's all been settled now. Now we live together in simple peace and harmony, and... Our lives would be as safe as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these?
Oh, put them on my head. By the stove, you foolish girl. Where's Hava?
She's in the barn.
When will Papa be home? Oh, it's almost Sabbath and he's still not home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
Oh, his horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I've known him a little bit longer than all of you. They could drive a person crazy. You should only live and be well. Sprinza, bring me some more apples. Hava, did you finish milking? You were reading again?
Yes, Mama.
Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband?
Mama, Yente's coming. She's down the road.
I wonder if Yenta found a match for you, Tzeitel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Does she have to come now? It's almost the Sabbath.
Oh, finish what you were doing in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone. Go.
Mama, can I go outside too?
You have feet. Go. Can I go too? Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old, and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Do you have to boast of your age?
Mom.
Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside! Daughters.
Golde, darling!
Yenta, come in.
Come here.
Hello.
Mwah.
Come.
I had to see you because I have such news for
such
you.
news.
And not every day in a week knows. Once in a lifetime knows. And where are your daughters?
Oh, well, they're outside.
No. Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Donna. I'll find every one of them a husband.
Oh, yeah.
What? You shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband,
God forbid,
boop boop, is better than no husband.
God forbid,
boop boop. Oh. And who should know better than me? Ever since my Aaron died, I've been a poor widow, alone, nobody to talk to, and nothing to say to anyone.
Oh, well.
It's no life!
Yenta.
All I do at night is think of him, and even that gives me no pleasure because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud.
Turn to mud.
That's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Tzeitel in the house?
Yes, she is, but she's busy. You can come back later.
But there's something I'd like to tell...
Later, model.
Oh, model, I thought I
finish
heard you.
what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor motto want with your Tzeitel?
Oh, they've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
They're just children.
From such children come other children.
The model? He's a nothing. Yenta, you said
Children. They are a blessing in your old age. But my Aaron, he could never give me children. To tell you the truth, he hardly tried. He was as good as gold, never raised his voice at me, but other than that, he was not much of a person.
Not much of a person.
So what good is it if he never raised his voice, huh? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta.
No.
Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table, so goodbye, Golde. It was nice talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
I'm losing my head. One day it'll fall off altogether and the horse will kick it into the mud. And goodbye, Yenta.
Goodbye, Yenta.
Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher.
Laser?
A good man. A fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Tzeitel.
My Tzeitel?
No, the Tsar's Tzeitel. Of course you're Tzeitel!
Oh, what a match for my Tzeitel!
Well, you're welcome. I worked a long time to try and...
Tevye doesn't like Laser. He wants a learned man.
Listen, Golde, send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True?
True.
So listen, Golde, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, because aside from my fee, which, anyway, Laser will pay, it brings me satisfaction to make other people happy. And what better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golde.
Goodbye.
And you're welcome.
Goodbye, Yenta. Yenta. What a woman. Hi, Holly.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish sweeping the floor. Duh.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's model. The tailor.
Did I ask you? Tzeitel, you're the oldest. They have to find a match for you before they can make one for me.
And after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings someone...
Yenta.
Well, someone has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
And she might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. Make him a scholar for Mama. Make him rich as a king for me. Well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone. So find me a match of my own. Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you had your eye on the rabbi's son. Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best? Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. to. But he's a nice man, a good catch, true? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. I found him! Won't you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that he's from side to side. But he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can with no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you've got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please, take your time. Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no broom, find me no fight, catch me no cat, unless he's a matchless
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, your old friend Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters of a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things get too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let me see. What kind of mischief can I play on my old friend Tevye?
Ah, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith shop for the Sabbath.
Now, well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. Oh, and Tevye, I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. I know. I realize you made many, many poor people. And I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So, what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, idle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd beg. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Idle-deedle-diddle, digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. If I were a penniless, idle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks with the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud the king, the bog, and the honk will land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I digga-digga-dum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. I will diddle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. If I were a bigger fish, I'm a diddle-diddle-diddle man. I see my wife, my Golde, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and stroking like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in. Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like Solomon the Wise. If you please, Tevye, pardon me, Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yada-dee-yada, yada-dee-yada, yada-da-da-da. And it won't make one difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, I go diddle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. All day long I digga-digga-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. I go diddle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dum. Lord, you made the lion and the lamb. You decreed I should be what I am. But would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? I'm sorry, Reb Mordecai. I had a little accident with my horse.
Reb Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mindel.
Reb Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Oh, this is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rezhenka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their lands. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Amen.
Now, Avram, why don't you ever bring us some good news?
It's not my fault. I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places that they cannot reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You all stand around and curse and shatter and don't do anything. You all shatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
From Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
The university. Is that where they taught you to criticize your elders?
Where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
Well, if he's right and he's right, how can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath. Good Sabbath, good Sabbath.
Now, Tevye, the rabbi's order.
Of course.
My cheese.
So, you're from Kiev, Reb,
Perchik.
Reb Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. Well, as Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Oh, excuse me, forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
Moses also said that.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Here, have a piece.
Oh, I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
Here, it is a blessing for me to give.
Well, very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In our world, it's the rich who are the criminals. One day, their wealth will be ours.
That'd be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you.
Like me.
Nonsense.
Then until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By teaching lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical.
I would be willing to teach your daughters. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
Well, I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Come, stay with me for the Sabbath. Of course, I don't eat like a king, but I don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
And where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but it says something in there about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik from Kiev. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine, and 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 this is not mine. Perchik, this is Model Camsoil. Here's...
You did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Now, Golde, this is Perchik from Kiev. He's going to stay the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him, children?
I am really a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself as a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Well, the witch she gets from me has the good book set.
Oh, the good book can wait. Get
The
washed.
tongue she gets from her mother.
Model, you're also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Tzeitel, 2 more. Spencer Bielka, get washed.
Model can help me?
All right, set the table. Hava, you go too. You can wash out at the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
It's very different. Tevye,
May the Lord protect
I have
and
to tell
defend
you that someone very
He always
important
shield you
needs to
from-
talk.
I'm praying. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther.
Ahead! Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About
Well,
what?
I don't know. Only he says it's important.
What could be so important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
Oh, after the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? Oh, if he wants to buy my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Oh, don't be such an ox. If a man sends an important agreement, all you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
All right.
right.
Model Yenta was here.
I know, I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match, and then it will be too late for
No,
us.
don't worry, Tzeitel. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough money to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
A few weeks will be too late.
Well, what else can we do?
You can ask my father for a hand tonight. Right now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman.
Tzeitel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. And he'll yell at me.
Model.
I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true, but...
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
All right.
Where is everybody? Wait! Where is everybody? Come in, children. We're lighting the candles. Come on. Come on, children. Come in. You're right to set the table here now.
There's something...
What is it?
Well, you see...
Well, Montel, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath. Come, children, come.
Red Vodka.
Yes, Laser Wolf?
Please bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your best brandy, Reb Laser.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
Oh, there might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Well, that's wonderful. And I'll be sure to make the wedding merry and lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. And the wedding's no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like something to drink. Fjedka, take a seat.
Vodka or schnapps?
Vodka.
Right away. Good evening, Reb Tevye.
Good evening.
What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Laser.
Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing well.
He wrote you.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing poorly, he'd write. May I?
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I know why, Laser. And might I say, there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You have a few more without her?
I see. Today, you want one. Tomorrow, you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I am lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know.
Of course, we're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? So we won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
I'm talking about your daughter. Your daughter, Tzeitel?
My daughter, Tzeitel?
Of course your daughter, Tzeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. As for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have a house, a good store, a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match. You will need a dowry for her. And maybe you'll find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you, shame! What do you mean my purse? My daughter Tzeitel is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right, we won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. Tevye, I will be good to her. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a great conversation with him if you talk about livers and kidneys and... But on the other hand, not everyone needs to be a scholar. I mean, if you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. She's much younger than he is. But that's her problem. But he's much older than she is, and that's his problem. I always thought of him as just a butcher. Maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you?
Oh, no, my friend. To you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life. L'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim to life, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim to life, life. life has a way of confusing us.
Sing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life.
God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To Tzeitel, my daughter.
My wife! It gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about.
Drink l'chaim to life. Red vodka! Drinks for everybody!
What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride! Tevye's oldest, Tzeitel! Mazel tov!
To Tevye! To Tzeitel, my daughter!
My wife!
May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make you say, let's live another day. Drink l'chaim to life. No drinks and grass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors you, such stands for reason, we deserve it too. To us and all good fortune, be happy, be healthy, or alive. And if our good fortune never comes, we'll do whatever comes. Drink l'chaim to life. Die, 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 die.
Tevye, after the marriage, we will be related. You will be my papa.
Your papa?
You know, I always wanted to have a son, but
one a little younger than myself.
There it is. Good evening.
celebration.
Started.
May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Tevye. I have a piece of news that I think I should give you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm only giving you this news because I like you, Tevye. You're a decent, an honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news.
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to receive a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No! Just little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Nothing too serious. Just a little mischief. So when Inspector comes through, he will see we have done our duty. Personally, Tevye, I don't know why there should be such trouble between people. But I thought I should tell you. And you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. And if I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
Tevye, that's what I like about you. Always joking. And congratulations for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dear God. Did you have to send me news like that today of all days? It's true, we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my daughter, Tzeitel.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together, all right? All right, good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Now, Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob agreed to work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, do you know what happened after 7 years? Laban fooled Jacob and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. You understand?
Yes, Pritchett.
Yes,
Good. Now, you can also...
Up yet? No, Mama. Not enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away! Go clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't think the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son?
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him? Except that he is the rabbi's son. Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain without curiosity? It's a rusty tool. Good day.
Oh, we have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl, but I suppose it is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways!
Our ways are changing everywhere, but here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women are in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch each other, shouldn't even look at each other.
I'm looking at you!
You're very brave! Did you know that in the city, boys and girls are allowed to be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances. Like this. Do you like it? I learned it in Kiev.
It's very nice.
There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Milk? Expensive? What's your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Where is Tzeitel?
She's in the barn.
Would you bring her out? Red Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
He's finally up. What happened last night, besides you drinking like a peasant? Oh, did you see Laser Wolf? Oh, what did he say? Oh, what did you say? Did you have news for me, Tevye?
Patience, woman, patience. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes...
You could die from such a man.
Yes, Papa?
Oh, Tzeitel. Tzeitel, my lad, come here. Come here. Tzeitel.
Yes.
You are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it!
The butcher?
Oh, my heart told me this would be our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee,
And how do you feel, Tzeitel?
How can she feel? My firstborn bride. May you grow old with him, and fortune and an honor. Not like for Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Tzeitel. Oh, now I must say Yetta. My Tzeitel of bride. Tzeitel of bride.
Mazel tov, Tzeitel.
Mazel tov, Tzeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Red Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Tzeitel, on getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's so wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money. It's the world's curse.
Then may the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Tzeitel knows I only mean for her welfare. Am I right, Tzeitel?
Yes, Papa.
There, see?
I see. I see very well.
Well, Tzeitel, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Papa. Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. Papa, I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll rock something. Don't make me marry him, please. Please, Papa, I'll do anything.
But what's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with him. My entire life, I will be unhappy with him.
But we made an agreement, and with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days, please. Please.
All right. I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
Well, it seems it was not ordained for you to be having all the comforts of life, or for me to have a little joy and peace in my old age after all my hard work.
Reb Tevye, may I speak with you?
Later, Mottle, later.
No, I would like to speak to you now.
Not now, Mottle, I have problems.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Mottle, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue. Talk.
Reb Tevye, I hear you're arranging a match for Tzeitel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Tzeitel.
Oh, what kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit? Made to measure? Stop talking like a tailor model and tell me who it is!
Please don't shout at me.
Oh! All right. Who is it?
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 It's me! It's me, myself.
Him? Himself? What are you, completely out of your mind? No, what are you? Everything arranging a match for yourself. The matchmaker, the bridegroom, the guests all rolled up into one. I suppose you even want to perform the ceremony. Oh, he must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reb Tevye. As for being my own match, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Well, times are changing, Reb Tevye. The thing is, your daughter and I gave each other our pledge over than a year ago that we would miss.
You gave each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You're a stitcher. You're nothing. Who does he think he is? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out to her up, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Does a father have anything to say about his daughter, or doesn't anyone have to ask a father anymore?
Well, I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reb Tevye, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's starting to talk like a man. What kind of match would that be with just a poor tailor?
But on the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. But on the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. But on the other hand, things could never get any worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we have the wedding?
Grab Tevye, you won't be sorry!
But I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
They gave each other a pledge. Modern children. Golde. What am I going to do about Golde? What am I going to tell Golde? Oh, help.
Father, you are wonderful.
It was a miracle! It was a miracle! Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and a miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one that I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
wife, Ruma Sarah. She was here a minute ago.
What is the matter with you? Ruma Sarah's been dead for years. Oh, you must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt. I'll tell you what it meant.
But it was terrible.
No, tell me.
Okay, only don't be frightened.
Tell me!
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there, and musicians too. Well, in the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother Tzeitel. May she rest in peace.
My grandmother Tzeitel? How did she look?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, very good. Well, naturally, I got up and I went to go meet her, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head. To see a daughter wed. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor Mottel comes oil.
Mottel?
A worthy boy is he. A pious family. They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Mottel comes oil.
The tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laserwood.
No! I mean the tailor, Tevye, my great-grandchild. My little Tzeitel, who you named for me. Mottel's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed. In heaven it was made. A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Mottel comes oil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laserwood.
Oh, so you announced it, Tevye. That's your headache. And as for Laserwolf, I say to you, Tevye, that's your headache too. Go fix this.
Who is this? Who comes here? What is this? My voice is sick or shaking.
Yes, I could.
Why not? Who could be mistaken?
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and neighbor Ruma Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? Pearls, how?
How can you allow the daughter to take her place?
Pearls, 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 pearls. Such a learned man as Tevye wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and that I wouldn't work. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what will follow such a fatal wedding. If Tzeitel marries Laserwolf, I pity them both. No. She lived with him 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'd come to her by night. I'd take her by the throat.
by that butcher. If my grandmother Tzeitel, may she rest in peace, came all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all we can say is that for the best, and there couldn't possibly be anything any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Like Grandma Tzeitel said.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor motto comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
Oh, the tailor motto comes oil.
The tailor motto comes oil. The tailor motto comes oil. Thank you.
Everybody, come here. Did you hear? Tevye Tzeitel is marrying Hodel and not Laser Wolf.
No!
Yes!
Wait. Tzeitel is marrying Hodel.
Yes!
That's crazy.
I know, it's terrible. Oh,
Hodel.
I can't.
What's all the excitement?
Didn't you hear? Tevye Tzeitel is gonna marry...
I know, Laser Wolf the Butcher!
No. Model the tailor.
Model the tailor? That's terrible!
Right?
Mazel tov, Model!
Mazel tov, Model! Mazel tov!
I can't believe it. Can you imagine Tzeitel marrying Hodel?
And what's wrong with my son, Model?
Excuse me, Shandel. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Abroad, do you have a wedding hat for me? Well, Laser Wolf ordered a hat, but it's not cheap. I got his bride, I can get his hat. Oh, come, Model. I'll show you. Come. Oh, Mama, can you go to the shop for me for a few minutes? I'll be right back.
Of course.
Thank you. We heard about your sister. Mazel tov, Papa.
Mazel tov, Papa.
Thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Papa.
Give me my book!
Why?
Just let me back!
All right, stop it. What's wrong with you? We're just having a little bit of fun.
Just stop it.
Now listen carefully.
Goodbye, Sasha. Guys, wait. I said goodbye. Sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow my book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you?
No, of course I don't.
I didn't think you would.
And what do you think you know about me?
Not much. But can I tell you about myself? I'm a pleasant fellow. Honest, charming, ambitious, quite bright, and extremely modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
Well, that doesn't make a difference.
You're quite right. Good. And after you return it, I'll ask you how you liked it, and we can talk about it for a while. We can talk about life and how we feel about things. And it can all turn out quite pleasant. And if you want to, we can...
Ah, Fiedka! Can I do something for you?
No, thank you. Good day.
Oh, you forgot your book.
It's mine, actually.
Oh.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears. What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day. They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be. Is there a canopy in store for me?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and
My friends, we are gathered here to share in the joy of the newlyweds, Model and Tzeitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Ah, beloved Rabbi, may he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. I want to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed and a pair of goose pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows. And this pair of candlesticks. But let us not forget in our joy tonight those who are no longer with us. Our dear and departed. Those who lived in pain, poverty, and hardship, and died in pain like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world, except for a bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he wants to announce himself. Come, Laser Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 4 chickens. One for each of the first 4 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Laser Wolf, you are a good man. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there's a famous saying that goes...
Let Tevye, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
But I was only going to say...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, Laser. In the middle of a wedding.
The right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been.
Well, don't shame him at his daughter's wedding.
Let me shame me in front of the whole village.
Well, Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
You heard him.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now I'd like to sing a little song.
You can keep your diseased chickens.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
My old grandmother came to me from the grave.
What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and said that her grandmother was a big liar!
Quiet, I'm singing! What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign. Tzeitel wanted to marry Mottel and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself.
Yes, why not? They love each other.
Love? Terrible.
He's a radical.
How could you think of yourself at a time like this?
I know, let's all sit
down.
Musicians play. A dance. Come on, dance everybody, it's a wedding.
Some wedding.
What's he doing?
Come back here on this side. This side, over here.
Who will dance with me?
That is a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with that girl?
That's what comes from bringing a wild man in your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but
it's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
Hey, see? It's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, will someone dance with me? Play.
I can see that she's dancing, and I'm gonna dance with my wife.
see we have come at bad time. I'm sorry, Tevye, but the orders are for tonight. Musicians, play! Play! That's enough! I am genuinely sorry. You understand. Of course. Come, men.
Take him in the house.
What are you standing around for? Clean up! Clean up. That was quite the dowry you gave my daughter Tzeitel at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Martel and Tzeitel have been married for almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They're as poor as synagogue mice. But they're both so happy they don't know how miserable they are. Martel keeps talking of getting a new sewing machine. Dear God, I know you're busy. Wars, revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that seem to draw people closer to you. Could you take a moment away from all of your catastrophes and get one for him? How much trouble would that be? Oh, and while you're at it, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Hodel, please, don't be upset.
Oh, why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must!
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you said, then goodbye!
Hodel, great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, but they can't happen by themselves.
So you feel you personally have to?
Not just me, many people. Jews, Gentiles. Many people hate what is going on here. Don't you understand?
Oh, I understand. You want to leave, then goodbye!
Hodel! Hodel. Your father, the others here, they think that what happened at Tzeitel's wedding was a little cloudburst and it's over. And everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence. Whole villages being emptied of their people, and it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. It's the greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there's a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
It's a political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question.
Well, yes. Everything is political. In a theoretical sense, the relationship between a man and a woman we call marriage is based off of mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
Yes, and affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and a solidarity.
And affection.
Yes, and I personally am in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes, I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense. Yes.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve. And we can consider ourselves engaged even though I'm going away. Oh. I'm happy, Hodel. Very happy!
Oh, so am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true.
I had an aim in life, and that was everything. But now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
Only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's
And when will we be married, Perchik?
As soon as I can, I will send for you and marry you. It will be a hard life, Hodel.
Yes, but it'll be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry to hear that, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
Oh, no, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here, so I hope you'll be very happy, Perchik. My answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand. I gave my permission to Martel and Tzeitel to become engaged, and so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry. Perchik, I like you, but you're going away, so go in good health, and my answer is still no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand!
You're not listening, Hodel. I said no. We'll find someone else for you here in Anatevka.
Tevye.
What is it?
We're not asking for your permission, only your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we'd like your blessing, Papa.
They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. At least with Tzeitel and Martel. They asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, she'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition. You're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time you pull it together, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he's going to marry my daughter. He doesn't ask me. He tells me. But first, he abandons.
He's not abandoning me, Papa!
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. But on the other hand, our old ways were once new too, weren't they? But on the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. I mean, after all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. Then it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this, they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Well, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
What else can I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Tell her that I am going to visit a rich uncle. Something like that.
Now, come on, Persian. I know how to handle my own wife. Golde! 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 Hello, Golde.
Hello, Tevye.
I've just been talking to Perchik and Hodel.
Well?
Well, it seems they're very fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I have decided to give them My permission to become engaged. Let's go inside now and...
Just like that? Without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golde. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him. So, what else can we do? It's a new world, Golde. A new world. Love. Golde, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset. You want out. Go inside. Go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golde, I'm asking you a question.
I know.
Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked your cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golde, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking you, Golde, do you love me? I know! But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well?
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do. Suppose.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
It's not the first time I've seen them together either.
You saw Havilah with Tevye?
Would I make that up? Oh, and Tzeitel, I was at the post office today, and the postman told me he had a letter there for your sister, Hodel.
Oh, wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended purchase.
Oh, Hodel will be so happy. She's been waiting.
Welcome. I went out of my way to grab it.
It's been opened.
It happened to be open. I don't know. Rivka! To me, I have such news for you! Remember Perchik? That crazy student. Remember at the wedding when Tzeitel married Model and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hodel. Well, I just heard that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev.
No!
Yes.
Kiev!
No! Terrible! Terrible! Rabbi! Rabbi! Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Tzeitel's wedding, where Tevye danced with Golde. Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golde's gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid!
She did!
She did.
Terrible news, everybody! We just heard terrible news!
Remember Perchik started all the trouble? Well, I just heard from someone who should know. That Golde's been arrested, Hodel's gone to Kiev, Model studies dancing, India's acting strange, Prince has the measles, Svelka has the bumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing, right? Of course.
Of course, right.
Train, Papa.
Oh, just a few more minutes. So, is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested and convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do and Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
Well, then why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asked you to leave your father and your mother and join him there in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do. Papa.
But Hodel, baby.
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dream? Helpless now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. Knew my heart had settled long ago. I must go, I
perform a ceremony there, in that frozen wasteland.
I promise, Papa. We'll be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two is also arrested. Give this Moses of yours my regards. Tell him that I rely on his good honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God only knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we shall leave it in his hands.
Did you hear the news? A new arrival at Model and Tzeitel's house.
A new arrival at Model and Tzeitel's? I must go congratulate them.
Rabbi, did you hear the
Mazel
news?
tov,
A new arrival at Model and Tzeitel's house.
Really?
Yeah, come and see. Mazel tov, Model. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mazel tov,
I
Tzeitel.
got it.
Mazel tov.
I know. Look. And in less than a minute, look how close and even these stitches are. From now on, all my clothes will be made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
Oh, this is wonderful, dude. Wonderful.
Oh, look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Baruch atah. A sewing machine.
Wonderful.
Baby, how is the baby? He's wonderful. Oh,
come here. Look at him.
Good afternoon, Fieka.
I came for my shirt.
It's ready.
Thank you. You're getting better by the day.
Thank you.
Look, it's our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
How does it work?
Well, you see, it's amazing. You just turn this knob right here, and if you look really closely.
You haven't told him, have you?
No. I mean, I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing.
Hava,
I'm
just let me
sure of
try.
it. No, I will do it, I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day, Hava.
Hava, what were you and he talking about?
Oh, nothing. Papa, Fieka and I have known each other for a long time now,
Hava,
and we...
I would be much happier if you and he were to remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Oh, sure he does. Every creature on earth has a name.
Fieka is not a creature. Fieka is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
Oh, but the world is changing, Papa.
No, Papa.
Not for us. Some things will never change.
Well, we don't feel that way.
We?
Fiedka and I, we want to be married.
Married? Are you completely out of your mind? Do you know what this means, marrying outside the faith?
Papa, you...
No, Hava, no. Don't talk to me about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Never. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa, I understand you.
You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Model's new machine.
You can see it some other time. It's getting late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, not even flies dare to fly.
Oh, I'm very frightened by you. When we finish eating supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Golde, I am the man of the family. I am the head of the house, and I want to see Model's new machine now. Now, let's go home. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know, I'm very upset about my horse. He, after all, is one of your creatures. He has the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while.
Tevye!
What? What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Fiedka.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Golde. We have other children at home. Go home, Golde. You have work to do. I have work to do. Our Hava's dead. We will forget her. Go home. I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were a Havilah, over there. Little bird, little Havilah, you were always such a pretty little thing. Everybody's favorite child. Tender and kind and affectionate. What a sweet little bird you were, Havilah.
I want to talk with you. Papa, stop!
No.
At least listen to me! Papa, I beg that you would accept us.
Accept them. How can I accept them? How can I deny everything I believe in? But on the other hand, how can I deny my own child? But on the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? If I try to bend that far, it will break. But on the other hand, no, there is no other hand. No, Hava. No, Hava. No! Oh, no!
Golde, darling, are you here? I have the boys I was telling you about. Golde, there you are. Here they are, Golde. Both wonderful boys, Golde. Both learned boys. From good families. Come here. Each a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls. Picked just right from the top of the tree.
Oh, I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still so young. Oh, stop that.
So what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged, no looking around later, nothing to worry about, the future all signed and sealed.
Oh, well, which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golde, is Reb Tevye home?
Yes, but he's in the house. What's the matter?
Girls, call your father.
Go inside.
Go home. Tell your parents
What is the matter with all of you? Why are you all standing around like a bunch
sorry.
of goats? Are you going to tell me what's happening?
Reb Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, why? There are rumors in town. We thought because you knew him so well, maybe he told you what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zolodin told me that an edict has been issued in Petrograd.
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They aren't my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your home and all of your household goods?
What?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I've come to tell you, you must leave Anatevka.
Leave?
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course. All of you.
Why do we?
Tevye, at first I thought you might be spared because of Hava, your daughter.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects you all. You all must leave.
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Every Jew must leave all the villages. Zolodin, Rabalevka, the entire district must be emptied. I have an order, and it says that you must all sell your homes and be gone in 3 days.
3 days?
And you, who have known us your whole life, you carry out this order.
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
Oh, we understand.
And what if we refuse to leave?
Yeah.
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
Fight.
We'll fight.
Against our army, I would not advise it.
I have some advice for you, Constable. This is still my home, my land. Get off my land! You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, one order, and get thee out. We should get together with the people of Zald, and maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. That way the whole world would be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
3 days. I have more than 100 bottles of vodka, and what will I do with them now?
I have my wife, her parents, our 3 children.
Well, Tevye hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
Besides, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot.
A pan. A broom.
A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place long ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house. People who pass through unattended don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only on a Tevye. On a Tevye. On a Tevye. Underfed, overworked. On a Tevye. Where else would Sabbath be so sweet? On a Tevye. On a Tevye. Intimate, obstinate. On a Tevye. Where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From I belong in on a Tevye. Tumble down, work a day on a Tevye. Dear little village, little town.
It's just a place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places in a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
Oh, with Uncle Vaughn. But he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Warsaw till we have enough money to join you.
Model, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, girls, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golde, darling!
Yenta.
Come here.
Come.
Good to see you. I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you.
Of course.
Golde, darling. You remember how yesterday I told you I didn't know where to go? No idea what to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golde, darling. All my life I've dreamed of going from one place and and now I'll walk. I'll crawl. I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed.
I did.
And you want to know why?
Why?
In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, he came to me and he said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I would not listen to him because, good as he was, too much brains he was not blessed with. But in my dreams, it's a sign, right?
Right.
So, somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And what'll I do when I get there? I'm a matchmaker. No. I'll arrange marriages. Yes. So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So, bye, Golde.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well. And go in peace.
Maybe next time we'll meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence, right? Of course, right.
We'll have to hurry, Golde. Come, Golde, we have to leave soon.
Leave? Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon, you'll see. Mortal, Tzeitel, and the baby. They'll come too. And Mortal is a person.
Hodel and Pear Chick? When will we ever see them?
They come and visit us from Siberia every Sabbath. You know what she writes. He sits in prison, and she works. And soon he'll be set free, and together they'll set the whole world upside down. She couldn't be any happier. And the other children, they'll be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golde. We have to leave.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Well, where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife, Marcella, may she rest in peace, has a brother who lives there.
Sounds nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Sammy.
Goodbye, Alyssa. Tzeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa.
Papa will see you. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen. At least you will hear. Maybe it would be better if I went inside told Mama.
Papa. My beautiful. Papa. Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Cacao.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
There are some that are driven by yigs. There are others that are driven by silence. Come, Havilah.
God be with you.
And God be with you. You'll write to you in America if you like. We're staying with Uncle Abram. Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Oh, stop your yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golde. Tzeitel, don't forget the baby. Ilif, Sprinter, put those bundles in the wagon.
Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye, Mom.
Bye, Mama.
Work hard, buddy. Come to us soon.
I will, Rip Tevye. We'll work hard.
Golde, we can forget these pans.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take them.
We got